Hello folks, this is Audiotron 1003 and this is a very special video in the fact that I've managed to obtain a boxed vintage space Lego set, and here it is. If I can get the light not to shine on it, 6801. It's a, let's see if I can find it, 1981 is what it says on the box, so it's one of the early ones, basically, because I have the box, I might as well show it you. That's the alternative builds. It contains 21 pieces, including all the pieces needed to make up the white minifigure, the classic spaceman. Being old, it should have a thin chin strap. So there's the sides. What I've managed to do is, because that's how it was opened, so what I've done is I've inserted some thick card in this side of the box and glued all that shut, and I've used this end of the box to sort of get in, because that's a lot stabler. But anyway, that's enough of the set. This is the wrong instructions, so I'll just go and get the right ones. So bear with me while I pause the video. Okay, sorry about that. I've got one or two of these small sets and I keep all the instructions together. So this is the set, and if I open this up, just like I used to do with my other vintage sets, I'll show you the instructions. So there's your minifigure, classic spaceman, and there's the instructions. So not many of them. It's only got 21 pieces. 1981. And on the other side, if I do it this way, I'll try not to get the light on it. So there's a picture. And these are the alternative builds. Some kind of radar tracking station. Now this would have a name, but unfortunately I tend not to remember what the set names are. But what I'll do now is I'll just show you the pieces. So there they all are. Now in theory you should be able to build this set with modern elements. All these still exist. That ray gun torch thing, that's been redesigned, but it's basically the same. You can still get walkie-talkies. The only thing you'd have to source is that printed computer slope, and also obviously the minifigure. But in theory you should be able to make this with modern parts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video, build it, and then show you what it is. So this is it, complete. It's a little surface hopper thing with its little thruster engines at the back. These bar pieces, which when I was a kid, when I actually had sets like this, I saw them as laser cannons, although they were technically, these sets were more for exploration, but I tended to see them that way. And the logo, to me, when I was a kid, it looked suspiciously like the Zanussi washing machine, dryer, fridge, cooker, that kind of manufacturer. So if you think of Zanussi, the appliance of science, I used to see this logo similar to theirs, and I used to call this planet Zanussi as a child. So just a little bit of useless information there. I got this from Bricklink. I didn't get it from eBay. I got this from Bricklink, and like I've got a lot of my vintage sets, it was from Cheshire Bricks, which is a British Bricklink store, and they have lots of vintage stuff, and they certainly have other reasonably priced vintage Lego sets, particularly at least another 7 space sets in different sizes. For anyone out there that's interested, I would check their stall out. This is not a sponsorship. I always do this. I always like to let people know where I get these things from in case they want to buy anything themselves. So this is the set. And like I say, this is the dinky little box. Now I used to think, for example, this is a classic box also, probably from the same seller. I used to think these were small, but now that's even smaller. Okay, and in my day these were the kind of sets that I would have bought, pocket money sets. That's another small set, but it's a bit bigger than that one, and they were the equivalents to this. Now this is the smallest Lego set you can buy in a box, and it's absolutely huge. So if I compare the two together, just for a bit of fun, look how small the packaging was back then for 21 pieces. Nowadays that would be a poly bag, or it would come in a box so big you could probably get 2 sets in there. But I just thought I would let you know how these packaging designs tended to change, and also this thing was meant to be held on a rack. So anyway, it's not about them. They've been dealt with in another video. It's about the spaceman. So anyway, so that's it then. I can do this without it shining too much. So this is Lego set 6801 from 1981. So thank you for watching. Bye.